It is cold out in Rainsville. I think it's like 15 degrees or 10 degrees. Man, we finally got this thing loaded. That we had some guy come over and try to get the brakes off. I think he's over here for like an hour and a half till we finally got them broke loose. Man, I'm glad I don't have to tarp this thing. So we got this thing strapped. I got straps everywhere on this thing. I think I used like all 18 straps. I'm gonna get out and show you at some point. I don't know if I'm gonna do it today, but it is cold, cold, cold. My lips, man, I thought my lips was gonna fall off. They were numb. Man, it's cold. This is my load. I'm over here in Rainsville, Alabama. Ready to tarp this. It's about 20 degrees out here. And, or not tarp it, strap it. It don't get no tarp. We got strap, we can put layer straps on this thing and get this thing ready to go. Problem is, my brakes are frozen. The trailer won't move. I've been under here for 20 minutes beating on it with a hammer. Not really beating on it with a hammer, like tapping on it with a hammer. And nothing's happening. So I sent Outside Repair a message letting them know my brakes are frozen. I can't move the trailer. I'm going to start throwing straps and see what they say. That's what we're going to do. We're going to start throwing some straps and see what goes on from there, I guess. So here is my load. We layer strapped the freak out of this one. We got layer straps everywhere. I think I used like 18 straps on this one. I'm not even sure. That's what we got. We're ready to rock and roll. Had a guy come out. Spent about an hour and a half working on my brakes to get them unfrozen. Finally got them done. And about 20 minutes later I was done strapping. So it all worked out pretty good. That is what we got. Heading to Indiana. Fun, fun, fun. Let's rock and roll. It is cold out in Rainsville. I think it's like 15 degrees or 10 degrees. Man, we finally got this thing loaded. That we had some guy come over and try to get the brakes off. I think he's over here for like an hour and a half till we finally got them broke loose. Man, I'm glad I don't have to tarp this thing. So we got this thing strapped. I got straps everywhere on this thing. I think I used like all 18 straps. I'm gonna get out and show you at some point. I don't know if I'm gonna do it today, but it is cold, cold, cold. My lips, man, I thought my lips was gonna fall off. They were numb. Man, it's cold. But I had to get in the truck 2 or 3 times just to try to warm up a little bit, and then jumping in and out of the truck with him trying to get these brakes to free. I kept pulling the truck forward, rocking the truck, stuff like that. But like I said, he finally got it after about an hour and a half or so, maybe 2 hours. I don't know how long it was. Finally got it cleaned up, or got it broken loose, and we're ready to roll. I finished strapping it, and yeah, we're gonna try to get up the road a little bit. I don't know how far we're gonna go. I like to get like 150, 200 miles. We'll see how far we go. I don't know where we're gonna go. I'd love to get up north of Nashville, but like I said, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna go pick up my paperwork. I gotta run down here, pick up my paperwork, and then I'm gonna hit the road, and we're gonna see how far we can go. And yeah, we'll do that and go from there, I guess. It is cold, cold, cold. So we are doing our second load check. We are 116 miles from where we're stopping at tonight, and that's gonna put us 20 miles out from our delivery. So I'm gonna jump out here real quick and show you my load and go over how I strap this thing. We're in a restaurant and I got a little bit of room. We get to the truck stop, we won't be able to do that. So I gotta grab my jacket because it is cold, cold, cold out. It is so it's 16 degrees. So I'm gonna grab my jacket. We're gonna jump out, look at this load real quick, and then we're gonna roll up to the Flying J. Actually, we gotta go to the Loves to get fuel, then run over and either stop at the Loves or stop at the Flying J, depending on where we find parking. But that's another thing. Let me get my jacket. We'll jump out here and look at this load real quick. So I got a glare on my phone. I don't even know if I can see myself. I hope I'm in the camera. It is cold out here. Like I said, 16 degrees. But let me flip this camera around, and I'll go over this load real quick and then get back in before I freeze to death. So I got layer straps on this thing. You go up 3 rows, you can see I got layer strap, layer strap, layer strap. I got 4 of them across the bottom, pulling alternate. Then I go up, I got 2 there on that front piece. Then I got 3, I got 1, 2, 3, 6 layers up, pulling alternate. I went up 3 more layers, and I got 2. I got 1 there, and one there, pulling alternate. And then I went across the top with 4 of them up there, and they're also pulling alternate. What I mean is a buckle pulling that way, and then a winch. Then a winch pulling that way, then a buckle. So pulling opposite from each other, so it doesn't pull load all to one side. This is a shot of my back here. Just a bunch of I-beams, a building, I guess. And it's the same thing on this side. As you can see, I put a ton of layer straps on this. I probably over-secured it, but it ain't going nowhere. That's what we're talking about. All right, I'm gonna jump back in. Oh, then I got this box up on top, up in the front. I put 2 straps on that, and it's loaded it on crooked, and it's too heavy to push. I wanted to have it tight up against that bulkhead, and then put the straps on, but I don't know why they put it on there crooked like that. So I got my bulkhead there, 2 straps on that, and we're good to go. So there's one more thing I wanted to talk about my securement here. You can see this strap has a twist in it. This strap has a half twist in it, half twist. So what's going on is, on the lower levels, this is my 3rd row up. I put half a twist in, not all of them though. You don't need to put them in. Like this one, don't got no twist in it at all. That's just a straight one. But then when I got to my 3rd level, I put half a twist in the strap, and I got half a twist in that strap. And when I get up anything above the 3rd level, like that one goes all the way to the top, it's got a full twist in it. This one goes up 2 layers from the top, it's got a full twist in it. This one's up to the 6th layer, it's got a full twist in it. Or is that a half? That's a full twist, I think. So anything over about 3 layers, I'm putting either half a twist in it or a full twist in it. And that's because anything over about 3 layers high, it's going down the road, the wind's gonna rip and make that strap just go like this. And what's gonna happen is that strap's gonna get loose. When that strap gets loose, you're gonna have a loose strap, and then you got to pull off the side of the road somewhere and tighten it back up. Because as it gets loose, then your product's gonna start potentially starting to move. So I always put half twist or full twist in most of my straps, unless I'm putting a tarp on it. If I put a tarp on it, then I don't worry about it, because my tarp's gonna cover it and it's gonna keep it from flapping. But if it's no tarp, and it's, you know, like shingles and stuff, I don't worry about it. Real roofing, low loads like that, I don't worry about it. You can start getting insulation, high loads like the steel load, and stuff like that, plywood and stuff like that. Put twists in them, half twist or full twists. That's what I do, and that's what I suggest you do. So we are over here at the Loaves in in Gas City, Indiana. We're about 24 miles from our delivery, and it delivers tomorrow at 7:30. Probably we're out here around 6, I don't know, between 6 and 6:30. If I leave at 6:30, it's an hour. Shouldn't take an hour to go 24 miles. We'll get there early. We'll leave sometime. I don't know. We'll figure it out in the morning. But anyways, we drove over here. We got, let's see what we did. 326 miles today from, we was in Franklin, Kentucky last night. So we ran 326 miles and we got 24 miles to go. So not too bad cold here. It's 26 degrees. So it was 19, I think, when I did that load check. So it's got a little warmer. And I looked at the temperature, and each day it's supposed to get warmer. Like tomorrow it's supposed to be high of like 30, and then Tuesday 35, 40, Wednesday up into the 40s, 50s, but we won't be here then. But it's supposed to be in like the 20s or so tomorrow. So that's what we got. We'll get up in the morning, get up here, get this off. I'll see if I can record some video. I wouldn't get my hopes up about that, but if I can get some video up there, I will. If not, this will probably be it. And we'll go from there, I guess. So thanks for watching, and I'll see if I can get some clips for tomorrow.